dedicated to you. May the magic open up a new world for you and bring you joy for your entire existence. This is my intention for you. Do you believe in magic? Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Remember when you were a child and you looked at life in total wonder and awe. Life was magical and exciting, and the smallest things were utterly thrilling to you. You were fascinated by the frost on the grass, the butterflies flickering through the air, or any strange leaf or rock on the ground. You were full of excitement when you lost a tooth because it meant Tooth Fairy would be coming that night. And you would count down the days of Christmas because you had no idea how Santa Claus could get to every child in one night. Reindeers could fly and fairies in the garden. Pets were like people and toys had personalities. Dreams did come true and you could touch the stars. Your imaginations knew no limits and you believed that life was magical. There is an exuberant feeling many of us had as children, and everything is good, and every day promises more excitement and adventure, and that nothing could ever thaw our joy for the magic of it all. But somehow, as we grew into adults, responsibilities, problems, and difficulties took their toll on us. We became delusioned, and the magic we once believed in as children faded and disappeared. It's one of the reasons why, as adults, we love to be around children so that we can experience the feelings we once had, even if it was just for a moment. I'm here to tell you that magic you believed once is true, and the delusioned adult perspectives of life is false. The magic of life is real, and it's real as you are. In fact, life can be far more wondrous than you ever thought it was as a child, and more breathtaking, awe-inspiring, and exciting than anything you've seen before. When you know what to do to bring forth the magic, and you will live the life of your dreams, then you will wonder how you ever could have given up in believing in the magic of life. You may not see reindeers fly, but you will see the things you always wanted appearing before your eyes, and you will see the things you dreamt of for so long suddenly happening. You will never know exactly how everything weaved together for your dreams to come true. Because magic works in the invisible realms, and that's the most thrilling part. Are you ready to experience the magic again? Are you ready to be filled with awe and wonder every day like when you were a child? Get ready to experience the magic. Here's a passage from the Gospel of Matthew, the Holy Scriptures. The passage goes like this: Whoever has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. This passage has mystified, confused, and been misunderstood by many people over the centuries. You must admit, when you listen to this passage, it appeared unjust, as it seems to be saying that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But there's a riddle to be solved in this passage, a mystery to uncover, and when you know it is a world, and when you know a new world will have opened up for you. The answer to the mystery that has eluded so many for centuries is in one hidden word: gratitude. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken away from him or her. 2,000 years have passed since those words were recorded, but they are as true today as they have ever been. If you don't take the time to be grateful, you will never have more. And what you do have, you will lose. And the promise of magic that will happen with gratitude is in these words. If you are grateful, you will be given more and you will have an abundance. Here's what the great scripture of Quran says. It says, and when God proclaimed, if you are grateful, I will give you more. But if you are ungrateful, verily my punishment is indeed severe. It doesn't matter what religion you follow or whether you're religious or not. These words from Holy Scriptures and the Quran apply to you and your life. They're describing the fundamental law and science of the universe. It is a universal law. Gratitude operates through the universal law that governs the whole life. According to the law of attraction, which governs all the energy in our universe, from the formation of an atom to the movements of the planets, like attracts like. It's because of the law of attraction that the cells of every creature are held together, as well as the substances of every material object. In your life, the law operates on your thoughts and feelings because they are energy too. So, whatever you think, whatever you feel, you attract to you. If you think, I don't like my job, I haven't got enough money, I can't find my perfect partner, I can't pay my bills, I think I'm coming down with something, he or she doesn't appreciate me, I don't get along with my parents, my child is the problem, my life is a mess, or my marriage is in trouble, then you must attract more of these experiences. But if you think about what you're grateful for, I love my job. My family is very supportive. I had the best vacation. I feel amazing today. I got the biggest tax refund ever. Or I had a great weekend camping with my son. And you sincerely feel the great gratitude, the law of attraction says you must attract more of these things to your life. It works in the same way as metal is being drawn to a magnet. Your gratitude is magnetic, and the more gratitude you have, the more abundance you magnetize. And it's a universal law. You will have heard the saying, whatever goes around comes around. You reap what you sow, you get what you give. Well, all of these sayings are describing the same law. And they're also describing the principle of the universe that the great scientist Isaac Newton discovered. Newton's scientific discoveries included the fundamental law of motion in the universe, one of which says every action always has an opposite and equal reaction. When you apply the idea of gratitude to Newton's law, it says every action of giving thanks always causes an opposite reaction of receiving. And what you receive will always be equal to the amount of gratitude you've given. This means that the very action of gratitude sets off reaction of receiving. And the more sincere and the more deeply you feel, in other words, the more gratitude you give, the more you will receive. The golden thread of gratitude has been dating back to thousands and thousands of years, and the earliest recording of humankind, the power of gratitude was preached and practiced, and from there it was passed on through the centuries, sweeping across the continents, permeating over civilizations and cultures one after the other. The major religions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism, all have gratitude at their core. Mohammed said that gratitude for the abundance you've received is the best insurance that the abundance will continue. Buddha said that you have no cause for anything but gratitude and joy. Lao Tao said that if you rejoice in the way things are, the whole world will belong to you. Krishna said that whatever he is offered, he accepts with joy. King David spoke of giving thanks to the whole world for everything between the heaven and the earth. And Jesus said, "Thank you," before he performed each miracle. From the Australian Aboriginals to the African Maasai and Zulu, from the American Navajos, Shawanis, the Karaokes, and the Tehanis, Eskimos, and Maoris, the practice of gratitude is at the very root of most indigenous traditions. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies within yourself. History is laden with famous figures who practice gratitude, and those achievements put them amongst greatest human beings who have ever lived. Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King Jr., the Dalai Lama, Leonardo da Vinci, Plato, Shakespeare, Jung, Lincoln, and the list goes on. Albert Einstein's scientific discoveries changed the world we see the universe, and when asked about his monumental achievements, he spoke only of giving thanks to others. One of the most brilliant minds of all times thanked other people over 100 times a day for the work they have done. Is it in any wonder that so many of life's mysteries were relieved to Albert Einstein? Is it any wonder that Albert Einstein made some of the greatest scientific discoveries in history? He practiced gratitude every single day of his life, and in return, he received many forms of abundance. When Isaac Newton was asked how he achieved the scientific discoveries he made, he said that he stood on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton, recently voted the greatest contributor to science and humankind, was also grateful to those men and women who lived before him. The scientists, philosophers, inventors, discoverers, and prophets who practiced gratitude reaped its results, and most were aware of the inherent power. Yet still, gratitude's power is unknown to most people today, because to experience the magic of gratitude in your life, you have to practice it. My discoveries. My story is a perfect example of what life is like when a person is ignorant of gratitude, and what happens when you make gratitude a part of your life. If I had been asked 6 years ago if I was a grateful person, I would have answered, yes, for sure, I'm a grateful person. I say thank you when I receive a gift, when someone opens the door for me, or when a person does something nice for me. The truth is, I was not a grateful person at all. I didn't know what being grateful really meant, and just saying the word thank you on an odd occasion certainly didn't make me a grateful person. My life without gratitude was pretty challenging. I was in debt, and it was increasing a little bit more every month. I worked really hard, but my finances never improved. In trying to keep up with the mounting debts and obligations, I was living with a continuous undercurrent of stress. My relationship swung like a pendulum from fair to disastrous because I never seemed to have enough time for each person. While I was what would be termed healthy, I felt exhausted at the end of the day, and I always got my fair share of colds and latest illness going around each season. I had moments of happiness when I went out with friends or when I went on a vacation, but then the reality of having to work harder to pay for those pleasures would sweep in over me. I wasn't living, I was surviving from day to day and from paycheck to paycheck, and I would no sooner solve one's life problem with more problems would appear. But then something happened that would change everything in my life. From that day forward, I discovered a secret about life. And as a result of my discoveries, one of the things I began to do was to practice gratitude each day. As a result of this, everything in my life changed. And the more I practiced gratitude, the more miraculous were the results. My life truly became magical. For the first time in my life, I became debt-free, and shortly after that, I had all the money I needed to do whatever I want. Problems in my relationship, work, health disappeared. And instead of facing daily obstacles, my day became filled with one good thing after another. My health and energy increased drastically, and I felt better than I had in my 20s. My relationship became much more meaningful, and I enjoyed more good times with family and friends in just a few months than I had ever in my previous life. More than anything else, I felt happier than I thought it was possible to feel. I was blissfully happy, the happiest that I've ever been. Gratitude changed me, and my whole life changed magically. Bring the magic into your life. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what your current circumstances, the magic of gratitude will change your entire life. I have received letters and messages from hundreds of people in the worst imaginable situation who have changed their lives completely by practicing gratitude. I have seen miracles take place in health where there seemed to be no hope. I have seen marriages saved and broken relationships transformed into magnificent relationships. I have seen those in total poverty become prosperous, and I have seen people in depression capitulate into joyful and fulfilled lives. Gratitude can magically turn your relationships into joyful and meaningful relationships. No matter what state you are in now, gratitude can miraculously make you more prosperous so that you have the money you need to do the things that you want to do. It will increase your health and bring a level of happiness beyond what you've ever felt. Gratitude will work its magic to accelerate your career, increase success, and bring about your dream job or whatever it is that you want to do. In fact, whatever it is that you want to be, do, or have, gratitude is the way to receive it. The magical power of gratitude turns your life into gold. As you practice gratitude, you will understand why particular things in your life may have gone wrong and why certain things might be missing from your life. As you make gratitude a way of life, you will wake up each morning so excited to be alive. You will find yourself completely in love with life. Everything will seem effortless. You will feel as light as a feather and happier than you've ever felt before. While challenges may come, you will know how to overcome them and learn from them. Every day will be magical. Every day will be filled with far more magic than you were when you were a child. Is your life magical? You can tell right now how much you have actually used gratitude in your life. Just take a look at all the major areas in your life: money, health, happiness, career, home, relationships. The area of your life that are abundant and wonderful are where you have used gratitude and are experiencing the magic as a result. Any areas that are not abundant and wonderful are due to a lack of gratitude. It's a simple fact. When you're not grateful, you cannot receive more in return. You've stopped the magic from continuing in your life. When you're not grateful, you stop the flow of better health, better relationship, more money, more joy, and the advancement of your career, job, or business. To receive, you have to give. It's the law. Gratitude is giving thanks, and without it, you cut yourself from the magic and from receiving everything you want in life. The bottom line of ungratefulness is that when we're not grateful, we are taking things in life for granted. When we take things for granted, we are unintentionally taking from ourselves. The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So if we take something for granted, we will be taken from as a result. Remember, whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken away from him or her. Most certainly, you have been grateful at various times in your life, but to see the magic and cause a radical change to your current circumstance, you have to practice gratitude and make it your new way of life. The magic formula Ancient myths and legends say that to bring forth magic, a person must first say the magic word. Bringing forth magic from gratitude works in the same way, and first you must say the magic word. Thank you. I cannot begin to tell you how important the word thank you are for your life. To live in gratitude, to experience the magic of life, thank you must become the two words you deliberately say and feel more than any other words. They need to become your identity. Thank you is the bridge from where you are now to the life of your dreams. The magic formula. Deliberately think and say the magic word, thank you. The more you deliberately think and say the magic word, thank you, the more grateful you feel. The more gratitude you deliberately think and feel, the more abundance you receive. Gratitude is a feeling. So, the ultimate aim of practicing gratitude is deliberately feel it as much as you can because it's the force of your feeling that accelerates the magic in your life. Newton's law is 1 for 1. What you give, you receive equally. That means that if you increase your feeling of gratitude, the results in your life will expand to be equal to your feelings. The truer the feelings, the more sincerely grateful you are, the faster your life will change. When you discover how little practice it takes, how easy it is to incorporate gratitude into your daily life, and when you see the magical results for yourself, you will never want to return to the life you used to live. If you practice gratitude a little, your life will change a little. If you practice gratitude a lot every day, your life will change drastically and in ways that you can hardly imagine. The magical challenge. This 28-day magical challenge has been specifically designed so that you can learn how to use gratitude's magical power to revolutionize your health, money, job, and relationships, and to make your smallest desires and your biggest dreams come true. You will also learn how to practice gratitude to dissolve problems and transform any negative situation. You will be captivated while you go through this life-changing knowledge, but without practicing what you have listened to, the knowledge will slip through your fingers, and the opportunity that you attract to change your life will be gone. To ensure this doesn't happen to you, you need to practice gratitude continuously for the next 28 days so that you can impregnate yourself and your subconscious mind with it. Only then will it change your life permanently. These practices are designed to be completed over 28 consecutive days. This allows you to make gratitude a habit and a new way of life. Practicing gratitude in a concentrated effort over consecutive days guarantees that you will see the magic take place in your life and very fast. Within each magical practice is a wealth of secret teachings that will expand your knowledge in tremendous ways. In each practice, you will understand more and more about how life works and how easy it is to have a life you've dreamt of. The first 12 practices use the magical power of gratitude for what you have now and for what you've received in the past. Because unless you're grateful for what you have and what you've received, the magic won't work and you won't receive more. The first 12 practices will set a magic of gratitude into motion immediately. The next 10 practices use the magical power of gratitude for your desires, dreams, and everything you want. Through these 10 practices, you will be able to make your dreams come true and you will see the circumstances of your life magically change. The last 6 practices will take you on a whole new level where you will be saturated gratitude into every cell of your body and mind. You will learn how to use gratitude's magical power to help other people dissolve problems and improve any negative situation or circumstances you may encounter throughout your life. You don't need to clear your calendar. You don't need to clear your calendar because each of the practices have been specifically created to fit into your everyday life. Whether it's a workday, weekend, holiday, or vacation, gratitude is portable. You take it with you wherever you go, and then wherever you go, the magic happens. If you miss a day, you will most likely lose the momentum of what you have done. To ensure that you don't reduce the magic, if you miss a day, count back 3 days and repeat the practice again from there. Some practices are designed for the morning and others are designed to do throughout the day. So listen to each practice first thing in the morning. Some practices will need to be listened to the previous night because you have to do them as soon as you wake up. You might want to listen to the next day's practice every night before you go to sleep in order to be prepared. If you do, make sure you re-listen to the practice again in the morning. So once you've completed the 28-day magical practices, you can use particular practices to increase the magic where and when you have a specific need, such as for health or money, or if you want to receive your dream job, have increased success in your work, or improve a relationship, or to continue the practice of gratitude. You can listen to this. Can you overdo gratitude? Never. Can your life become too magical? Hardly. Use the practice over and over again so that gratitude steeps into your consciousness and becomes second nature to you. After 28 days, you will have rewired your brain and implanted gratitude into your subconscious mind, where it is automatically the first thing that comes to your mind in any situation. The magic you experience will be your inspiration, because as you incorporate gratitude into your days, there will be nothing short of spectacular. What are your dreams? Many of the magical practices are designed to help you achieve your dreams. Therefore, you need to get clear about what you really want. Sit down with a computer or a pen and paper and make a list of what you really want in each area of your life. Think about every detail of what you want to be, do, or have in your life, in your relationship, career, finances, health, and every area that's important to you. You can be as specific and detailed as you like, but remember, your job is simply to list what you want, not how you're going to get what you want. The how will be done for you when gratitude works its magic. If you want a better job or a dream job, then think about everything you want the job to be. Think about the things that are important to you, such as the type of work you want to do, how you want to feel in your job, the type of company you want to work for, the kind of people you want to work with, the hours that you want to work, where you want your job to be, the salary you want to receive. Get very clear about what you want in the job by thinking through it thoroughly and writing all the details down. If you want money to educate your children, work out the details of the education, including which school you want your children to attend, the cost of the school, fees, books, food, clothing, transportation, so that you know exactly how much money you will need. If you want to travel, then write down the details of the countries you want to visit, how long you want to travel for, what you want to see and do, where you want to stay, and the means by which you want to travel. If you want a perfect partner, then write down every detail of the characteristics you want that person to have. If you want improved relationships, write down the relationship you want to improve and what you want them to be like. If you want more health or an improved body condition, be specific about what ways you want to improve your health or body. If you want a dream home, then list every details of what you want the home to be, room by room. If there are specific material things you want, like a car, clothes, appliances, write them down. If you want to achieve something such as passing an exam, getting a degree, a goal in sports, succeeding as a musician, doctor, writer, actor, scientist, or a business person, or whatever it is you would like to achieve, write it down and be specific as possible. I would strongly urge you to find the time to maintain a list of your dreams throughout your life. Write down the little things, the big things, or what you want this moment, this month, or this year. As you think of more things, add them to the list, and as you receive things, cross them off the list. As an easy way to do the list of what you want is to divide them into categories of health and body, career and work, money, relationships, Personal desires, material things, and then just add the things you want to each category. When you get clear about the things you want, you are giving a definite direction to the way you want gratitude's magical power to change your life. And you are ready to begin the most exciting and thrilling adventure you've ever been on.